Hello, I'm Dave in real life and welcome to today's live watch. Well, not watch along, just a live stream. It's Raw Thoughts, basically where we just catch up, get your thoughts from the last 2 days of pro wrestling. And of course, there will be football on in the background, and I'm going to be watching some of the Champions League first legs. So hopefully everybody's well. Not anybody in the chat right now, but hopefully people will show up soon. Obviously got some topics that we can talk about. Certainly would like to get your thoughts on that. Jesse Jackhammer, hello, shout out to you. James Chadwick, what's up, motherfucker? Hello, how you doing, sir? Hope you're well. Yeah, we're going to put Young Boys and Galatasaray in the background. Didn't want to do a football watch along. I didn't want to focus too much on that because obviously they're the lesser of the European teams what are playing. But obviously I will comment on it throughout the stream. But I just wanted to get conversation about what happened on Raw, what happened on NXT, what you're excited about. So we've got a couple of headings that we can talk about. Heather Wright, shout out to you. Dave, last night was mid-triple threat. Main event was the only interesting match last night. You invested interest in that though, haven't you? Ethan Page, new challenger. Say his name and he appears. Yes, Stephen, shout out to you as well. Hello, David Paul. Dylan, hello, shout out to you. So yeah, lots of stuff literally happened. I've got a couple of headings. We'll talk about NXT last night. What are your thoughts on Joe Hendry taking on Ethan Page at No Mercy? What are your thoughts on that? In fact, I'll just give you the headings and then we can just work through them. So the first one is, how do you think that Triple H is doing so far as Edda Creative? So that's one question. And then, who has he misstepped? Who has he got wrong so far? Which characters you think could have had a better booking? What has he got wrong so far? I mean, I've got a few people what I could say out there. And then NXT, No Mercy in the main event, Joe Hendry. Thoughts on CM Punk and Drew McIntyre strap match. What's your thoughts on it being the four corners of the ring to be hit? And yeah, Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed, what's your thoughts on that meaty sandwich? Obviously, we just talk spitball and stuff and talk about that. Players, we might be signing a player. Whoop! Great happy for Joe Hendry, says Stephen. Well, Joe ain't winning. Obviously, WWE won't let any of the championship go to TNA. So much better than old prick, but still ain't perfect. Josh Alexander gonna screw Joe Hendry over at No Mercy. Yep. What did you think of that? Zachary Wentz coming and attacking Wesley. That was pretty cool. That looks like a future match. That could happen at No Mercy. And they do something at the next TNA event. Patrick from Highland, shout out to you. Anna Dawes, early evening nubbeds. How's Anna? Hopefully recovered from Monday night. What was your thoughts on Tottenham on Monday? Do I need to ask? Throwing away a victory there. But anyway, shout out to you, Anna Dawes. Honestly, my thoughts, well, I'll start off with Triple H. Like I say, I think he's doing an okay job. I think the booking of the Bloodline's been brilliant. The Wyatt Six stuff is steady. It's building. I think a lot of people are jumping the gun a little bit on the Wyatt Six stuff. I mean, the stuff what happened Monday morning was, I've got to say, ridiculous. And did spark a lot of shit on X what didn't need to be there. People thinking it was Alexa Bliss they were targeting or was in that post, and it was clearly Ivy Nile. It was never not Ivy Nile. So just bits of that which I thought needs to be calmed down a little bit. The misstep, obviously the massive one, I think that Triple H has managed to fuck up completely is Karrion Kross. And I thought that Triple H would get him right. I mean, obviously we saw him as Karrion Kross in NXT and he was badass. and it was over really well. The fact that obviously Vince McMahon got his hands on him, turned him into Kinky Cross. We got him on the main roster, didn't know what to do with him. He got released, brought him back, did Triple H, and we've done nothing significant with him. And I just find that absolutely ridiculous. I mean, he's in this Final Testament group, and for what reason? We haven't even got to the crux of why this is a faction. What are their goals? What are their ambitions? I mean, they're doing this kind of thing with the New Day right now, which is hit and miss because it's not constant. It's not like the focus of the show. So what are we actually doing with it? So I do think there's a few wrestlers like that where they're not quite getting the story right, or why did they bring them back in the first place? Chips is letting the women's division suffer at the moment. One match a show isn't acceptable. But then you get NXT, which is the polar opposite. You're getting about 3 or 4 matches per show, so it's like that, isn't it? I don't know, Monday Night Raw doesn't do too bad. I mean, how many female matches were on Raw this week? I think there was about at least 2, I think. Okay, just waiting to get news from my cousin about her breast cancer treatment. And shout out to you, whoever. Hopefully you get that news soon, and it's good news. Exclusive Legion United have agreed a deal to sign Laji Ramzani from Almeida. Here we go, Fabrizio Romero. Okay, I have no idea who that player is, but he sounds awesome. Shout out to Leeds. I was happy for AOP returned. I have no idea why they are doing what they're doing with them. They were killed off by Odyssey Jones by himself. Yeah, I don't know what's going off. Cross is pointless. The poor Ellerin doesn't even talk. Yes, but HBK books NXT, still part of the exact same banner though, isn't it? It's all same as WWE. So that's how I see it anyway. I heard that Tony Khan has feared for his life by not putting AEW UK early. Lots of stuff about that this week. It's not getting on TV though. Chelsea officially signed Jal Phoenix. Nope, Dave, the 6 women match was only one on Raw. Oh, right, I thought there was another one. I have no idea. I haven't watched Raw properly, so I can't really comment on that. I thought there was at least 1 or 2 matches, but if they've took it down to 1, that sucks. Because it's a 3-hour show, I expect at least 2 to 3 matches. And they haven't done too bad over the last couple of weeks. So this is probably the first little one that I've seen where it's only been 1 match. Because there's usually more than 1. So they've kind of Rhea Ripley being involved in the mix tag thing at the end. I think that's probably where where it's been a bit tainted. I think Ivy Nile as well. Yeah, of course. Breaking news: Chelsea going to use 99 defenders in their games. Hang on, AEW are not even showing the UK shows live. Right, I have got some updated news. And I don't know if anybody's actually heard this other than, well, I assume if you heard. All in, either Wednesday or Thursday next week on ITV4 is going to be aired for free. Okay? So if you don't want to pay for it here in the UK, you don't have to. You can just wait a couple of days. It's on Wednesday the 29th, I think, or it's either the Wednesday or the Thursday. They are showing the full pay-per-view for free on ITV4. So if you want to roll your horses, you don't want to pay the money, just do that, because that's probably how I'm going to watch it. Ivy Nile was also on Raw. Yeah, there was a big major storyline for Ivy Nile. So you've got Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, which is a massive deal. Ivy Nile being attacked by Nikki Cross. That was a massive deal. So, yeah, there might not have been as many matches, but there's certainly got a lot of women in major spots on that show. Last couple of weeks, there's only been 1 women's match in its 6 tag. I don't know if that's... yeah, but you have got Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan in a major storyline right now, which is taking up quite a bit of TV time. Like I say, you I don't know. I don't think it's as bad I mean, AEW, we've been only having one match since they began. They have 2 female matches on it. Dynamite, they will explode. Literally. Don't need to pay for it because I'm going. Yep. Well, you have paid for it, Leeds. You've paid for a live ticket, so technically you've already paid. Leeds, oops, I forgot about the Ivy, but didn't they have a match? Maxine of the White Six, yeah, so yeah, that was 2 matches then. And a Dynamite tonight in Cardiff, and it's at 1 a.m. Don't know if it's live though. It won't be. ITV will not put on live AEW. They won't. They've refused to do it. They should show it. I don't know why it's at 1 a.m. because they should have put that on at a reasonable time so that you could watch it in the UK like WWE do with TNT. They put on the show early, and then Americans have to watch the pre-tape, the taped stuff. Exactly, but nothing gets said about that. The fans Linkin Park. Are you fans of Linkin Park? Was when told was it Lester Bennington, the lead singer, was alive. Linkin Park no longer a group now, which is unfortunate, but I did like them when they were around. Already bought All In and All Out bundle. Yeah, but those segments are not matches. On Fight it is. Oh, what on is Dynamite early hours on Fight and not like 1 a.m. Chester, it's Chester, isn't it? Leicester, I thought it was Leicester. Chester, David Paul, shout out to you. I know it was one of them. Leicester is quite close to Leicester. ITV probably worried what could be said by the wrestlers or the crowd. What does it matter? It's like they could show Dynamite at 1 a.m. in the morning. Nobody would give a flying flip. I mean, the fact that the deal that ITV have got is shockingly bad. It's shockingly bad. They need to cut a rug with it. They either go all in or they fuck off out. I love the Bash Imberlin theme song. It reminds me of NXT Takeover theme. Byron Cutler, shout out to you. Dynamite is always on Fight and AEW Plus at. Yeah, I'm not saying they're not, but they need to start showing this stuff in the UK. I mean, the UK, to be quite honest, when there's no buzz, I have not heard nothing on TV. The advertisement's not on constantly. You'd have thought we would have been building to this PLE news shows. I don't think any AEW stars have been on Sky Sports News or any of the British morning shows. I mean, you would have thought by now. I mean, I haven't seen anything, so I don't know if that's actually true or not, but you would have think like Good Morning Britain or This Morning would have had an AEW star on, like Saraya at least, with her being English. I mean, come on. Let's boost this show up, man. Unless they're waiting till the end of the week, I don't know. They either go all in or all out. I don't know, man. I just feel like that show just needs that big, massive boost for the UK audience. I mean, I think that's where AEW absolutely fucks up at every single time. Dynamite is the only show that puts me to sleep anyway. Like I say, I haven't been watching, so it's really hard for me to comment. Sheamus is going to be in a celebrity picker for the college game day when he's in Dublin this Saturday. Florida State plays Georgia Tech this Saturday. Don't get to see any of that stuff, so it just goes straight over our heads here in the UK. The college stuff with Pat McAfee and all that lot just doesn't get on TV at all. All In, out. Next show we Shake It All About. That's the joke that we always use. It's terrible, man. And the fact that you've got All In and All Out pretty much, what is it, still a week apart? Why? Why? Can anybody explain to me why this is a thing? I don't know. AEW has just lost any kind of credibility for me over the last probably year and a half. They had their renaissance when they first came into existence that year, the year one, of AEW was pretty good because they was fresh. People were like going, look at this stuff. Do you know what I mean? But then it's like now we're a couple of years removed and it's stale. There's nothing fresh. There's nothing new happening. Oh, they're Blade on that show. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? WWE used to do that in the Attitude Era every single week. So what is new? ECW used to do it. So what is fresh? Come on. Brighton versus Manchester United. Saturday tea time. Very cool. AEW going head to head on Tuesday. Yes, WWE, NXT are already pulling out the big guns, aren't they? CM Punk in Chicago. So you've got some Champions League matches on in the background for 2 weeks before last AEW Wembley show. I constantly had tube ads for it. I've seen nothing this year. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you are correct. Every time I clicked on a YouTube video, AEW, it's nothing. I haven't clicked on one single AEW ad. I don't even think I've seen a single AEW ad for All In. Stone Cold Fella! Hello, dude. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm cool. MJF actually did an interview with Wrestle Talk and Cultaholic. That's different. YouTube's different. You can hype it all up on them kind of shows, but I'm talking about mainstream. I'm talking about making a presence. WWE do a show in the UK. They're on this morning. They're on the BBC One equivalent. They're on these shows, the One Show and shit like that. You know what I mean? They're a presence on Sky Sports News. Where are the AEW guys? Why are they not on normal TV? Plugging that they're at Wembley. They've not sold out, so there's tickets. You can still buy tickets for these events. So it just blows my mind. Because they won't be selling well now, so they ain't bragging. Yeah, well, because obviously there are about 20,000 fans missing from last year's attendance. That's why. So everybody's saying hello to Stone Cold Fella. But yeah, like I say, we're talking about how Triple H's booking. What have you thought of it so far? What's his been success? I think bringing CM Punk back is a massive success story. I know Heather's not going to agree with that. She hates Punk. I get that. But for business, it has skyrocketed. The storyline, what they're telling right now with Drew McIntyre is next level shiz. And I love it. But whether you like CM Punk or not is irrelevant. Then obviously you female division, and yeah, it has took a bit of an hit, but they are trying to promote the tag team division in the females a little bit over much, which means you're clustering a lot of the talent what could be in shorter storylines, and you're just like shoving them into these 6-woman tag matches, these tag title matches. I still think storylines are lacking with the female division. That it's usually whoever the champion is has got the storyline. No, let's do some storylines without the titles. The Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley stuff would be better without that world championship around Liv Morgan's waist, 100%. Honestly believe if it was for Punk returning, his feud with Drew would not have stayed. Yeah, that's a good point. That's an excellent point. Because Drew, as we know, was pondering his contract. And he was close to leaving. He was literally close. AEW was knocking on his door. And I think he'd have gone. I think he would have gone. But the prospect of doing this storyline with Punk, I mean, obviously Seth is also salivating at this. It's a massive angle. It's complete work by all three of them. But look at the impact it's having. People are thinking, is it real or is it fake? And you know what I mean? And I love that. Because they've got us thinking, does Seth really hate CM Punk? Might do. But for business, no, absolutely not. Are they highlighting the women's tag titles? Most people don't know who Alba and Isla is. They're on the show every week, though, aren't they? You think of it. All I have seen for the last probably 3 or 4 weeks is Isla and Alba. They're on Raw, they're on SmackDown. If people don't want to not paying attention to him, it's because they're flicking. They're doing Connor, who joins the chat. He flicks through the women's matches, and I think that's what's going off, is that people are just flicking through it because they don't want to watch that particular match. But that's not down to WWE not promoting it. It's down to the people wanting to watch it. Great to see Irish Rebel. What door? What door? The forbidden door. What door is the forbidden door? Yeah, the forbidden door. It's not the bidden door. I love the blurring of the lines, makes it more special. Yeah, of course. Yeah, just the bracelet thing, that doesn't quite work for me, obviously. Making a big deal out of that. I mean, CM Punk did say it's not the fact that it's the bracelet, it's the fact that Drew McIntyre should not have his wife's name or Larry's name in his mouth. So, there. My ass is the forbidden door. I heard totally different there, James. A lot of people walk through your door. Oh, dear me. But yeah, well, I mean, let's talk about that No Mercy. You've got Ethan Page. He's new to the company. He's definitely more noted for AEW. He's a TNA star, a former TNA star as well. You've got Joe Hendry. He's just come in. He's fresh. He's green to the WWE machine. So he's still contracted under TNA. So we've got a main event at an NXT show. AEW versus TNA. Only you are allowed in. Oh, thanks, mate. I'll make sure we clean up afterwards, though. It's been the same promo for 8 months. What has? Not really with the bracelet thing, I think. What are your thoughts on the strap match? They're doing it the traditional way, hitting the all 4 corners. I think, when was the last time we saw that? Was it JBL? Who was he against? Was it Batista or something? Who was his opponent? I know it was JBL. And they have to hit all the 4 corners. Gonna be brutal. What do you think of that as well? The meaty sandwich match. The Vince match. Braun Strowman versus Bronson Reed. I mean, I'm going to say this. Had Braun Breaker to that and we can have all the bees. Was it Eddie Guerrero? Okay. I wasn't sure who it was, to be fair. But that's the last one I recall of it in. And didn't they put the fucking lights on the corner posts? Hopefully they don't do that this time, because we don't need the lights flashing up. But they could do that, I guess. Last strap I remember was the Fiend Bright, but different rules. Yeah, I know that was the last strap match, but it wasn't hitting the all 4 corners. You know, I think I'm just trying to remember the last time we actually did it the traditional way. Dave, my grandmother passed away today. Oh, mate, I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. Hopefully you're well, my friend. Much love and respect to you and your family, Jesse Jackhammer. I mean, hopefully you're alright. Are you fine? Because that could be quite emotional for you. Have you had a bit of a teary day? Well, bless you, mate. Much love and respect to you, and rest in peace, your grandmother. You're good. No, it's good to hear, mate. I know these kind of things just... I mean, I remember when my grandparents died, floodgates. And, yeah, it can affect you, especially if you've not really dealt with loss before. But, yeah, what else are we talking about? We've talked about the strap match. Who do you think needs a push right now? Other than, like, say, Karrion Kross, who do you think needs that push? Who's desperately needing that, like, character change? I mean, we've seen it with Bronson Reed for the last couple of weeks, and I think they're doing a fantastic job with that. And I mean, honestly, he beats Braun Strowman next week on Monday. That's another massive notch, and I think he will. Andrade, what would you do with him? I heard somebody talk about this. Would you stick him in the main event scene? and be a challenger to Cody. Let's make Andrade a badass. Go after Cody. And let's do a killer feud between them two. I mean, you don't have to stick the title on him, but pushing him and propelling him straight into that main event scene would be massive. Massive. It'd be such a good look for SmackDown. I mean, I know we're doing, what is it, Cody and Kevin Owens. I feel that, like, they're going to be working on that. I think Kevin Owens is going to lose at Bash at Berlin, but then he's going to attack Cody from behind, showing a heel tendency that will lead to a match at Bad Blood. So we have moments away from the kickoff in the football game. Literally 5 minutes away. We have got Galatasaray. I think I'm on Galatasaray. Yes, I think it is. Or am I on Malmo? I think I'm on Malmo, actually. I don't know which game I'm on. Which one am I meant to be watching? Right, I've clicked it onto the right one. Well, you got Young Boys. Yeah, I got the wrong flipping one. Don't matter. Andrade, yes, women's side of things push Ivy Nile. I think that's what they're looking to do. I think Ivy Nile will benefit from this little feud with the Wyatt Six. I mean, yes, she made a bad move by joining American Made, but I feel they can do something with it. Look at what happened to LA Knight when he fought Bray Wyatt. It propelled him. It made him look even better. So this could work for Ivy as well. In NXT, push Tatum. Somebody said about the WWE loving these mixed like tags, these crazy tag teams. Somebody said Lola Vice and Tatum Paxley as a tag team. What's your thoughts on that? I mean, complete opposites. But that seems to be working right now. Look at Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. It seems to be this like formula what they like. Oh, you're saying nah. What would you do with Tatum Paxley then? Because she's a heel, right? So going after Roxanne Perez, not in her future. Not at this moment in time. So going for that NXT title, I don't think happens. Unless they can switch Tatum Paxley's character a little bit so that she becomes a lovable freak. Which they could do. I mean, Wendy Chu go the opposite way, so have Tatum Paxley and Wendy Chu in a feud. We start feeling sympathetic towards Tatum Paxley. Wendy Chu becomes the badass heel. Go after Kalani and alright, so go for the mid card. Okay. I think they'll do that anyway. I think they will do that eventually anyway. It's interesting now. I feel NXT, I think the female division saved that show a little bit. They dropped the ball with Street Profits again. They always dropping the ball with the Street Profits. I wish they'd just do something with them. Turn them heel or split them up. I don't know. They need a refresh. They won their match on Friday. So they are number one contenders. But do you really see them beating Bloodline? Yeah, you are right, Ever. I mean, we've been saying this for ages. I thought when they joined Bobby Lashley, I thought that was a positive move for them. And that would turn them heel. But then they kept him face, and it's like, what are you keeping him face for? Do you know what I mean? It's like, what? Yeah, Street Profits and AOP. What would you do with AOP? Would you take them out of Final Testament? Because they're not doing out in that group. They're secondary. I mean, Karrion Kross is secondary. I mean, it just feels like a faction what's just there. They're kind of like the Damage Control of the male factions. You know, there's potential. Massive potential, but they're not going to do out with it. So we've got team news, Young Boys. Remember them getting a good result against Man United not so long ago. Ha! Take AOP out of the Final Testament. I don't know why Final Testament became a thing. I don't understand it. They were thrown together, and the purpose of them being thrown together, saving factor for them. Get him in a feud with the Wyatt Six. I mean, that it's not going to be brilliant, but it'll save them. Karrion Kross versus Uncle Howdy. Come on, tell me you don't want to see that. But let's have Killer Kross. Let's have Karrion with no hair. Let's give him back that gimmick he had in NXT. I mean, I know he's still Karrion Kross, but let's just give him that gimmick. The gimmick he had in TNA. The gimmick he had in MLW. It's just so simple. I just don't know why we're not doing it. Montez, IC title or US title in his future. Possibly even world title caliber athlete. Yeah, there used to be a thing in WWE where they took a tag team partner or tag team wrestler and made them like the IC champion, then moved them up to the world championship. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels. Do you know what I mean? It was formaic. You know, you could literally go, right, this is the formula, this is how it's set. And then they seem to have fucking ignored that now. Oh no, Jesse, I am sorry to hear that. I removed them from Karrion. They need to be in folks to hire, like the new APA. Yeah, that's good. I like that idea. Very cool. Yeah, I thought that's what they were going to be, to be honest, when they first came up. Does Binker give that woman a prize, says Heather. Final Testament. Really don't need both Scarlett and Paul Ellering. Paul Ellering would have been better just being AOP's manager. Doesn't need to be with Karrion. Tom, shout out to you. The game has kicked off. Young Boys versus Galatasaray. Oh, it hasn't. They are actually resetting. Now it's kicked off. I'll keep you updated with any of the football as it goes on. It is on in the background. I am kind of watching it. Just didn't fancy doing this being the main football watch along, to be fair. I just didn't think many people would tune into Young Boys versus Galatasaray. And then we could have been just advertising for Turkish fans and Swedish fans, and that could have been quite annoying. It wouldn't have been the stream that I wanted to do. New Champs League sounds fucking complicated. The new Champs League does my fucking dream. How is it automated? How the fuck are they going to make that fair? Because, right, how I understand it, there's 36 teams in the Champions League, right? They all play 8 games each. 4 away, 4 at home, and it's all teams are 8 different teams, so they will not play the same team twice. Okay? The top 12 get automatically into the last 16, with the remaining spots being in a playoff system. The final 12, the 12 that don't qualify, are immediately out of Europe. There's no Europa League. There's no push down to the lower competition. No, you're gone. You're out of there. And I'm sure that's with the playoff as well. That when you're out, you're out. I mean, I don't know. I can see it this way, right? For example, Liverpool get drawn Barcelona. You get drawn flipping Bayern Munich. And then, you get drawn a French team. You could end up with all top tier teams that you play in the 8 matches. And then you could get City, you could get a Croatian team, a Swiss team, a Polish team, and get an easy draw. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm liking it. I mean, the only thing that can't happen is 2 English clubs against English clubs, but I don't know, man. It fucking sucks. All we need is a new staging round facts for Champions League. I still don't understand it. Oh, okay, Dave made it make sense. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully that's how it sounded like to me. I've just tried to layman it, but it's the way they're doing it sucks. I'm not 100% sure I like it. They basically got the Super League without calling it the Super League. Yeah, exactly. But they're having that playoff. Oh, here's a chance for Young Boys. It's gone in. Young Boys have scored. Monero has scored the opening goal 3 minutes into this Champions League first leg. I know I'm going off script a bit, but it's a goal for Young Boys. Jeez. Galatasaray shocked. Galatasaray are your top team in this. And the Young Boys have stolen the charge. Monero. Oh, MG, what a start. 1-0 in the first 3 minutes. Ain't even going to read the rules of the Champions League. Not like my team will be in there anytime soon. Tom, shout out to you. Goal! I read all the info twice and I couldn't make sense of it. It's the fact that they're splitting it up. 8 teams qualified for the last 16. That's the clear thing. So your top 8, after you've played your 8 matches, if you're in the top 8, you're through. Then there's a playoff for the teams to meet them in the last 16, and then whoever's at the bottom of the table is basically fucked. That is basically it. I just finished Lost on Disney Plus. Yay! We got beat by them. I think I remember. Did a watch along for that? Or I was doing something. Oh, we did a game after. Embarrassing goalkeeping was trained by Onana. Is it Taibbi in goal? I mean, fucking hell, it's Galatasaray just had a shot really close, but not a goal. Don't know why I bothered reading it. Ain't getting into it anyway. No, not after Monday. Jeez. No, Champions League, I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I feel like a lot of English clubs will struggle. The automated fucking system sucks. There's no point in even getting anybody together in a fucking in what is it, Zurich, where they do this draw, because it's just going to be a computer just doing the draw. What's the need of having any footballers come out and get any presentations? You don't need to go through all that rigmarole. Just like, here's it, Scott Screen. And who says that they haven't rigged it? You know what I mean? I'm not buying into it. They're going to be a Toy Story 5. There is. Spurs should have been 3 or 4-0 up by half time. Football fans aren't smart enough, don't understand why we made it so complicated. Trying to make it interesting, aren't they? They're trying to have like James said, it's basically their Super League, but then turning it into Champions League halfway through. So basically you get the premise. You're getting 8 games, right? So as a club, for Liverpool, we get 8 games. Home and away. 4 home, 4 away. All the games are against 8 different teams, right? So basically we're not playing Besiktas home and away. We're playing them home. Or, if it's at home, we just play that home game. The following week, we'll play whoever we got draw the second. Benfica, just say. Then we play them away. Then we'll get an home game, then an away game, an home game. So, yeah, it could be as random as that. But the opportunity, the thing is that you could get Real Madrid. You could get Atletico Madrid. You could get AC Milan. I'm not saying that all of these have qualified, but if they have, that's what you're looking at. Tom, speak for yourself. James. Lol. But yeah, it's. I think because it's the first season of it, and they will do their level best every single game. They will try and explain it. Have you seen Tommy's thumbnail for Dynamite? Oh, why? What's he done? You know what? He's for somebody what probably won't even finish that show. He's insane. I did watch Web earlier on. What do you think of his real life girlfriend? I think he made all that shit up, to be honest. Let's have a look on YouTube. James, I didn't see it, but I have slept. I have slept. I'll share it in a minute when I get to it. Where is he? Where is it? Oh, Galatasaray on a break. He's played it down. Good bit defending. He's going to be a corner to Galatasaray. Where are you? You usually can see it. Days did an opinion video on Hall of Fame matches. We could talk about that if you want. What match would you put into the Hall of Fame? Can't see. Tommy Toy Travels. Let's actually search him up. I've never watched WEP despite being subscribed to the channel. You're not missing out. Macho Man Steamboat IC Championship from WrestleMania 3. Yeah. Tommy's Toy Travels. Let's Flair versus TLC 2. Oh my god, why does it come up with Dazer's video? This is Ho channel. Why is it not okay, that's Days. Click on that. I don't know. I can't see it. If you've got an image, let me know. If somebody can screenshot an image, because I can't find it. No, can't see it. If somebody can get that image for me, I'll have a look. Bailey Sasha's first Iron Man match. Yeah, that's a good count. That's a good. Put Dave versus Bailey in the Hall of Fame. James Steamboat versus Yeti 5-star classic. CM Punk, John Cena. It's good. You've DM'd me. Okay. Shawn versus The Undertaker, WrestleMania 25. I think the one after that is pretty good. Yeah, any Gunter Lilia Dragunov match has got to be in that conversation, right? Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bret Hart versus British Bulldog, 1992. I'd certainly look at them two as candidates. Bret Hart Owen, yeah. Is it that one? I did see it. I didn't think it was AEW because it's SmackDown. All right. So yeah, this is proper trolling by Tommy. That is his AEW stream. SmackDown in the background. Roman Reigns is turning up, and Saraya. But there you go. If that doesn't get the views, haven't watched WEP in a million years. Forgot it was even existed. Like I say, you're not missing out. It's not really a wrestling podcast. They do go off topic. It can be funny at times. I love how Tommy totally dismisses everything that Day says about wrestling. I kind of find that quite amusing because like Days will try and talk about the Wyatt Six, and Tommy will just totally blank him. So I do like that. I like that aspect to it. But if you're going to watch a proper podcast, Insiders are probably one of the best ones, other than your mainstream. Shane McMahon debut in the bio. He's going to turn up at All In. Clickbait bullshit. Yes, it is clickbait bullshit. Is there a WEP tonight? It used to be on Tuesday. No, it's already been on. It was last night at 11 o'clock. It's already been done. The clickbait thing is obviously Howdy versus Chad Gable on Monday. What do you think of that? What do you think of that match? Is that a PLE match? Should that be Bash at Berlin? Why are we getting it on a random episode of Monday Night Raw, especially the go home for Monday Night Raw? Let me know what you think of that. Rickster is here. RWO for life. How you doing, brother? Oh, I missed it. What a shame. Love it, says James. I mean, Uncle Howdy, I think it's going to be a cracking match. It's nice to see Bo Dallas in a one-on-one. Should be at a pay-per-view. You could argue that, but I think if you want people to tune into Monday Night Raw, then it's on its perfect place. I think as well, I think they're just trying to make the Wyatt Six exclusive to Monday Night Raw, which I think is a good idea for the meantime. Let them bed in. And keep them exclusive. They don't need to be on PLEs. And people need to just calm down with this Wyatt Six stuff. Stop saying the Fiend's coming. Stop saying Alexa's coming. When they're due, when Alexa's due to come back, she'll come back. Don't panic about it. I'm not 100% sold on the Fiend. I don't really want the Fiend. That's Bray Wyatt's character. That's his past. Let's move forward. Stop talking about shit what I think is irrelevant right now. So he's going to turn up, jump off the arch at Wembley onto a table, then crash. Yeah, even if you just saw an inflatable doll, they'll just claim that that's Shane McMahon. Dave, my right knee hurts like hell today, buddy. Oh shit. Get some painkillers. Yeah, of course they're building up Raw for Netflix. Plus, it's 2 days after the 1 year anniversary of Bray's passing. Yep, it makes perfect sense why they're doing it, and it's the day after All In as well. So whatever bullshit AEW do the night before, WWE are going. But have you seen Uncle Howdy versus? it'll do well. Sapphire, she almost forgot I was live. Not to worry. Not to worry. We're back live tomorrow for the SmackDown breakdown as well. Just thought it'd be just easier to do Raw thoughts tonight. Obviously, an NXT. I missed both shows. I haven't been able to watch. Jada Parker versus Roxanne Perez at No Mercy. What's your thoughts on that? Can we have a new champ in NXT? Jada Parker looking fantastic last night. Holy shit, it's almost been a year since Bray passed. Yep, it's so weird. And it feels, you want to know, it feels longer. It feels longer. I don't know why, but as I was going to Legoland last year, that's when, around about the time that Bray passed. Because I've looked at my video history, and that's when the Bray Wyatt stuff was dropping. Oh, man, it's so weird. I mean, obviously, I've got a big weekend coming up. Going to Cadbury's World, so there's going to be vlogs on the channel from Cadbury's World and Midland Safari Park. So I'm going to be busy over the weekend. So there's not going to be much content dropping over the weekend, but there will be the week after. Dave, what is this stuff about going around on social media about Saraya leaving? There is talk. There is talk of Saraya. There's talk of Ricky Starks as well. I mean, I don't know how true they are, but it could be very, very interesting. Saraya obviously can come back to WWE as Paige. I'm sure they will have the door open for her. And it could be a good way of getting AJ Lee to come back. I don't know. Edsel Ruka versus Roxanne. Yeah, but they went for Jada Parker. I think Jada Parker, it's very interesting because she's a heel. Jada Parker. Oh, she's certainly been portrayed that way. So seeing her portrayed as a face against Roxanne Perez is going to be very, very interesting. Mum's on the phone. Be right back. All right, Anna Dawes, shout out to you. I've seen your Legoland video. Thank you, Stephen. They're good videos. Don't know what Cadbury's World is going to bring, but I will try and make it as fun as I possibly can. You'll see animals in the other one, though. Saraya wants to be wrestling. WWE probably don't want her to wrestle, says Tom. Depends if they've seen that she's been cleared. they will do their own medical checks on Saraya if she comes to WWE. I will have to watch the video when I get home. Depends if I am not busy in the morning. Jada Parker is a motherfucking star. She is. She's probably the hottest prospect over the. I think Kalani Jordan is as well. So Ruka's good. She's got a good look about her. But Jada Parker's next level. I think Jada Parker's not. She's on the same stratosphere as Tiffany Stratton for me. Really wanted Carmen to win the gauntlet. I mean, everybody wants Carmen to win because she's fit as a sheesh. She's cute. I like Carmen. Carmen Petrovic. Oh, for many reasons other than wrestling. Parker can go away. Says Sapphire. You vlogs are great. The vlogs are different. They're a different beat to the wrestling. Obviously, they're a bit more personalised. So yeah, if you look back on the other channel, the Harry Potter World, if you want me to re-upload that, I can certainly have a look at that. Thing is about that, I'd want to do the commentary again on that video, because I watched the old stuff back and I'm thinking I'm not as loud or as talkative as I am now. So I'd kind of really want to rework them videos. But if that's something that people want me to do, I can do. But obviously Legoland stuff is up on the channel. The shopping spree in London is up on the channel. There's a little toy hunt from Legoland. I don't think there'll be a toy hunt this time around because there's not places like that. I'll see what the souvenir shop is like in Midland Savari. If I think it's worth filming, we might have a bit of a play around with that. Rox, Cobra, Sol, Jade, Rox, Cora, Sol, Jada, Kalani, Fia, Carmen. The future is back. Yeah, the future is so good. They've just got an embarrassment of talent here down in NXT. I mean, you're looking at some of the others. I mean, I know a lot of people shitting on the Kaylee Bright and Breely Reese, but they're like at the stepping stone. Once the core, what James has just said, leave, these are going to be the ones what come in. And we've still tip of a fucking iceberg. Yeah, I just read James's comment. Delta, Stephanie, Julia. Once Julia comes, honestly, the face of NXT is just going to blow up. You're going to fall in love with her because she is absolutely amazing. She's a fantastic. I don't know too much about Delta, so I'm going to be like a lot of you, seeing her for the first time. But Julia, oh my God, she's in for next level. Next level. She is going to blow your minds. She is so cool. Ain't overly excited about Jada, but I mean, she will bring more eyes to No Mercy, No Way. More ways than one, of course. She's got a nice ass. She's got a nice ass. That's one thing about Lola Vice as well. They're bringing some booty. I think Julia debut after Roxanne Perez match at No Mercy. 6th, or back end of August, definitely. She's finally completed the dates, I think, with Stardom. So then you add Julia's definitely dealt. Holy fuck, James, you forgot about Fallon. What's your thoughts on Fatal Influence? That's what the new faction in NXT is. Fatal Influence. JC Jane, Fallon Henley, and Jasmine. What's your thoughts? Rhea spoke really high on Delta and kind of compared it to herself, so she must be good. Yeah, Delta is, she looks badass. I've only seen Delta a few times, but she's like Beth Phoenix in a way, a powerhouse but taller. Very cool. I've not seen Delta. I've seen Julia, I've seen Stephanie Vaquer, I've seen them two in action, but no, I've not seen much of Delta, to be honest. She's a new one to me. Better name than Pure Fusion Collective. Yes. Still think the Scissor Sisters is way better. Dave, the drugstore gave me the wrong medicine yesterday, so I took it back and they said it'll take it to the police station to drop off box. Unwanted pills, buddy. Why can't they take them back if you've not opened the packaging? What? That seems a bit excessive. Just keep them. Keep them. Add them to the whatever tablets you're getting and you get a steady eye. Don't do that. Love JC. I love Fallon. Good team. Good. Right. Fatal influence. Fatal attraction. For what is it? Attraction. What were they called? Not fatal attraction, but Mandy Sachs team with JC Jane. Obviously, it's a play on what they've done already, because obviously JC Jane's part of this. Sell them. Toxic. That's it. Toxic attraction. Basically, fatal influence is just a toxic attraction 2.0. That is basically what it is. Fallon Henley taking the Mandy Sachs role. JC Jane should be the leader, but I feel that Fallon Henley's probably the one that they're looking at. Just my opinion. It's just, I think NXT, I know a lot of people still sleep on that show, and I don't understand why it is. I mean, I didn't watch it last night because of work, but when I'm not working, I think next week we are. I know it's a pre-tape show next week, but I think we're doing a watch-along for it. I ain't going to get all the news on that show, to be honest. I'm not searching. Fallon over Mandy. Mandy and Nex over Gigi. Gigi Dolan, where's she gone? What's happened to her? Is she injured? Fallon really good on the mic. That's probably why. Yeah, Fallon's she's come a long way. Dave, I don't know. This drugstore is always making mistakes. I just think sometimes they're not taking their brain medicine. Well, no, because they probably subscribed themselves the wrong drug anyway. But what the sound. So you've got your own answer. Gigi tore her ACL, I think. Right, I didn't know what had gone wrong with so Gigi. So Priscilla. Was it Priscilla Priestley? I think it was. Was that her name? I know we got B Priestley. Was she Priscilla Kelly, wasn't it? Was it Priscilla Kelly? It's one of them names anyway. I'm probably getting complete. I know it was Priscilla. Dave, lol. Yeah, there we go. Oh, even before James's comment came in, I was like, it's not Priestley. It's, because I got Bo Priestley. And yeah. JC Jane was always my favourite of Toxic Attraction. B Priestley, yeah, Blair Davenport. I know. I already worked it out in my head. I'd already worked it out. I mean, Priscilla Kelly, I'd watched her doing independent shows on YouTube. Honestly, if you get bored, type in, I don't know, Tesha Blanchard, Brie Priestley, Priscilla Kelly. Go and check out their old stuff. You know, the stuff against Thunder Rosa, the stuff against, what's her name now? Her friend. Thunder Rosa's mate were part of the Twisted Sisters. What was her name? Dead something. Oh, my brain. It goes all over the place, but anyway, just check them out. Should have called them Toxic Attraction 2.0. Nah, I don't think calling them by that name would have worked. I mean, it would have been just regarded the same way, so I kind of like to give a new name to them, but it is basically Toxic Attraction 2.0. You're not wrong. Hulk Hogan being racist again. Has he? Why does that not surprise me? He's part of the Trump campaign anyway, isn't he? So it's, that's hand in hand. Oh, I nearly got a name then. Rhonda, you mean Rosa? Holly Dead, that's it. Yeah, Holly Dead. When I said dead, try to get it into my head. I'm terrible. I know who I'm talking about, but fucking names, I'm shite. Tom Jones always knows everything because he's damn good. Tom James knows everything. Alright, why did I think Tom Jones? My eyesight today, I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it, mate. Proper mad. Did you see the backlash that Ronda Rousey got? I mean, nobody's talking about this, but I find it hilarious. I haven't watched the video yet, but apparently she went on Reddit and did like a Q&A, and she got fucking hounded. She got some really bad messages, man. It really did not go well for her. I don't know everything. Dave, you should call... Dave used to come. Yeah, I did, because I couldn't fucking see it. And you sounded like a Sophia, to be honest. Yes, Hulk is being a little racist. A pig. What's he said now? What has he said now? You know, Hulk Hogan's going to dig himself his own grave at some point. You know what? You know when you see these people and they still keep coming up in the public eye, and you just think, please fucking retire. And I'll say this for Ric Flair, and I'll say it to Hulk Hogan. You've had your time. You've had your time. We don't need you on my fucking TV anymore. You're looking old. You're looking decrepit. Retire with some fucking dignity, some fucking grace. Stop popping up as part of these fucking campaigns that you've got fuck all knowledge of or anything to do with. Oh, look, I'm going to put some power on it. Oh, Hogan power. It's like, fuck off. Don't need you. You're done. Other than special appearances at WWE, you don't need you on TV. You're not relevant anymore. Anyway. Dave, why is people going so cruel and racist to other people? Because they can. It's Stone Cold Fella because you can. It's called freedom of speech. I don't agree with it, but because you can. But if people get upset about it, he said something about Kamala Harrison or whatever her name is. The candidate, was it the Democratic Party leader? The person what's running for presidency. Of course he's going to fucking say that. It's competition. I think that Billy Gunn should retire. It's not like he's good or anything. He just feels like he's dragging whatever down. He was retiring, wasn't he? I thought a year ago he was meant to have retired. He put his boots in the ring. And he's still plodding along, daddy gone. Basically said he's going to body slam Kamala Harris because she's black and Indian. Then I'm going to get some heat for that. Brother, it wasn't me, it was the drink. Look, if you're going to say you're body slamming somebody, you don't follow it up with the fact that she's black or Indian. Or get that confused, because there's like a big massive difference between a black person and an Indian person. Literally, the tone of their skin is a massive difference. So therefore he's fucked up with that. But then he's turned it to drink. Oh, fucking hell, man. We could say what we want and just like say, well, I had a couple of Stellas. Didn't mean it. I was drunk. It doesn't wash. You still said it. I went to Sapphire. I want Sapphire on my TV. She kicks a butt. Sapphire, the next Jacob Fatu. What are you, Samoan? Anyway, enough of that egomaniac. Yeah, I don't want to highlight too much of Hulk Hogan. He's past tense. And he's definitely that. What else do you want to talk about? What was the scores that you get for Monday Night Raw and NXT? I can't give you my score. Unfortunately, I haven't watched. I'm excited for Braun Strowman versus Bronson Reed. I think that's going to be interesting. I think that's going to be a banger. That's a proper meaty fucking sandwich. Slapping some meat together, big time. I think it's disgusting to make fun of an Indian woman and an African woman. It's so sick. He's not really made fun of an Indian woman or an African woman. He just said he's going to body slam them. It's irrelevant. what nationality or what colour the skin is. He's just basically, I'm going to power slam him. The fact that he's made light of the black and Indian thing is what's fucking dragged that into the racist realm. If he just said, I'm going to power slam her, body slammer, nobody would have batted a fucking eyelid at that comment, to be quite honest with you, because there's nothing there. God, oh, you body slammed a woman, oh my god. Equality, mate, equality. I'm not Samoan, but I will be a white female version. See, there you go, white female version of Jacob Fatu. Why can't you just be a female version of Fatu? Why do you have to be white? Racist! Why do you have to be white? Damn it. 7.5 for Raw, 7 for NXT. That's cool. 7.5. Raw's killing it. It's knocking it out of the park these last couple of weeks. And it's quite understandable. I don't know what SmackDown can do to challenge that. Obviously, we'll talk about it a little bit more in depth with that tomorrow, because Roman's not scheduled to be on SmackDown this week. So, what do you do? I mean, he's just been planted through a table. Obviously, you've got the tag match. Street Profits versus Bloodline. So, that could be interesting. Ungate to United getting closer. We've heard some good news for Liverpool fans. We're looking at Inacio from, I think it's Porto. So that could be fun. And plus we have, I think it's official, we've signed Mama Kashkavili. It's a mouthful. I don't know if we're keeping him or sending him out on loan, but I feel that signature's been done. So we've actually finally signed a player. Not a player we need right now, but certainly one what will probably replace Alisson in the upcoming seasons. James, it will probably get snapped up by Chelsea. Yeah, fucking Chelsea. All that money they're spending and they couldn't even beat City. Could they beat anybody this season? That is a question. João Felix. I can't believe they signed a player what didn't really play that well for them last season. João Felix wasn't a star for Chelsea at all. So that's a bit of a strange one to me, but whatever. Harris is I can't say that. She's half black. Alright, okay. Half Indian. And yes, that Dolt Hogan was drunk on his own lame beer. Oh man, so she's interracial. Okay. Man, why do they do this to themselves? If he had said he had just body slammed, none of this would have happened. They'd have just gone, he's just been drunk. The fact that he's mentioned that she's Indian and black, or half and half, or whatever, I'm not going to say the term, what used to get thrown around when we were kids, and it's frowned upon now because of snowflakes. But nah, it's just bad. Bad. Man United Brentford at the weekend. Liverpool. Is it Man United Brentford? No, it's Brighton. Man United Brighton. Liverpool Brentford at the weekend. City have got Ipswich. Easy 3 points for Man City there. Oh, chance for... Oh, who's just pulled it wide. Young boys nearly went 2-0 up. Honestly, the marking is terrible here by Galatasaray. When it gets down on target, it's a goal. Young boys certainly causing a bit of an upset here. I think they could win this game. These are the last teams to qualify before we get the draw for the 36. We will do a quiz. I think it is... Let's just have a look. I think it's K. No, is it K? Or is it L? No, it's L. Got L for the quiz. We'll do that in a bit though. We don't have to worry about that yet. Not looking forward to the Brighton game, to be honest. It's going to be tough, man. They've got a good team. Bonkers is here. Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves LFC. How you doing? How you doing? God, belching into the mic. It's a bit windy here in Scotland. I bet it's been raining as well. It's shitty weather due, or been due. Hopefully it picks up for the weekend for me. Dylan saying hello. Very cool. So yeah, Stephen, well, stop farting then. It's also a bit chilly as well because of what he had for his tea. I gave Raw a 7. I still fell asleep during it. NXT was a 6 because of a bunch of filler matches except the Gauntlet and the main event. Hank and Tank, they won. They got an impressive victory over the OC, didn't they? So that was quite interesting. There will be a video up tomorrow when I finally get my act together and get some content out on the channel. I've been slack these last 2 days. I'm going to do the top 5 Hell in a Cell matches as requested on Sunday. So that video will be made tomorrow and put up on the channel, so look out for that. Raw was a 7. Brighton will be a tricky, then Fulham have signed some decent players, James. Hank and Tank, Gallows and Anderson losing their bums. Yeah, Hank and Tank, why are they... I mean, I don't mind new teams being, promoted. But Gallows and Anderson, what are they doing in WWE right now? What is their purpose? Just to job to everybody? Don't know. I don't know. Why would you be happy at that? I don't know. I'd love to have a conversation with Gallows and Anderson and go, well, what's actually going off? Are you just working with the young talent? Are you happy at what you're doing because you're not winning many matches? Bahaha, James, I thought it was hilarious that the good bros lost, especially those heavy machinery wannabe clowns. They're happy making money, are they? I just find it weird. Oh, it's a chance again. How are young boys not like 2 or 3 up? This Galatasaray defence is garbage. I mean, the ball gets thrown over and it just gets that on target again. I don't know if Wrestling Days is doing Jake Paul, Mike Tyson in November 15. It's still on a Friday. He probably will do if it doesn't clash with SmackDown, because it's a big stream. People are interested in it, so I'm sure it will. What did you think today's backtracking? I mean, I want to talk about it because we should talk about it. Monday was a very interesting morning for me. So I watched this earlier video. It's the Fiend. It's got to be the Fiend. It's got dreadlocks, the image. And it's like, I watched that video. And when I first saw it, it was like 4:30 in the morning. So I'd woken up stupidly. And I looked at it and I went, that's not the fucking Fiend. It looked nothing like the Fiend. And I was like, that's nothing to do with the Fiend. And I turned the video off. I literally just stopped watching. I thought, well, you're speaking shit. Then I went on to X, looked at the picture myself, went through the comments, found that somebody had got a picture of Ivy Nile, and I went, it's fucking obviously it's that. So that's why I made that video. That video was me being kind of snarky. I think that's probably why it didn't do so well. Yeah, the thumbnail I know was totally misleading. I did that for a reason. I wanted people to think that I thought it was the Fiend. It wasn't. That's why the question marks were there. But yeah, I just thought his first video was just out there. I just thought, why have you done that? Why have you made a video when it's clearly nothing to do with that? What the trio name again? Toxic Attraction Remake Team. What's the trio's name? It is Fatal Influence. Fatal Influence. What do you think? Don't know. I don't know if it doesn't really flow off the tongue, does it? I was only awake for a minute and saw that pic and knew it was Ivy Nile and Maxine from last week. Yeah, I was just shocked that he went through with it. And then the post after it on X. Oh, Brody and fucking whoever else likes Alexa Bliss. Is Alexa Bliss on a swing? Where? Where's this fucking snout of a pig? I mean, where's all this coming from? So in my video, I just simply said, you see what you want to see, right? If you really, really want it to be the Fiend, it'll be the Fiend. If you really want to see a pig's trotter, you'll see a pig's trotter. You know what I mean? You'll see it because that's what you want to see. It doesn't mean it's there. I know he backtracked. He took that video down. I think he had to save his face because he knew he jumped the gun. He knew he jumped it. And he became his own worst nightmare. He became a clickbaiter. Within seconds of putting that video out, it became a clickbaiter. And yeah, no wonder he had to pull it down in the end. I mean, he did put it part of the new video, fair enough, and explained it. Then he still was kind of like defending that first video, which I find ridiculous. I don't know, man. Dude, I have to ask, I have subbed to a couple of new channels. They are these crazy ideas that WWE are going to buy out TNA. They're going to be a new Avenger movie. Yes, there will be eventually, yes. Secret Wars, I think, or something to do with Doctor Doom. No chance that's happening. No, I don't think WWE will buy out TNA. There were stories ages ago that WWE was going to buy out AEW. There's no intentions of buying out their competitions. Obviously, there was that big thing about WWE buying MLW. I got a lot of backlash for that. People from MLW going, no way we're selling. And they didn't. In fact, they won their court case against the WWE because WWE was trying to tap up talent from their promotion, which didn't work out well. I think Alexander Hammerstone was one. What was linked. I'm not sure about Jacob Fatu because that has actually happened now. And I think because of that court case and stuff, that has allowed that to happen. But yeah, I don't think WWE will be buying TNA. Yeah, I agree. Those people, those podcast name I won't mention, pretty insistent on it, but have crazy idea that buying TNA would make sense. David Paul said, did they add any extra games to or give Luton Town goalie suspension regarding Saturday? I've no idea, David Paul. There's been no mention of it as far as I'm aware. I don't even know what the situation is. There's certainly no talk about it on Sky Sports News or all like that, so I don't even know what's supposed to have happened. If you can clear that up for me now, that would be awesome, but I haven't got a clue. By TNA absorb all their talent. They don't need to. The fact that they've got a decent working relationship, you know, we're fascinated in that, to be fair. Still would love a TNA versus NXT storyline. I feel that could work. Isaac, shout out to you. I am going to a party, Benno's birthday party on Saturday. It's got what? What? I don't even know what that is supposed to say. He's coming to Gus' house. Benno turned 37. Oh, this year. Okay, Gus Benno has turned 37. Sounds awesome. I don't know what a Talabaluzo is. What the flip is that? Is that a pay-per-view? I don't know what that is. I'm still waiting to see if the Prem or the police do anything to Basuma. We're still waiting for things to see if the FA are going to still do anything on Man City, which we've been waiting a long time on. Not happens fast in the world. Not when it comes to football, anyway. Child speak English. Yeah, I can't understand. I heard bath day. So he's having a bath day. That's It should be every day. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I got some of that. 45 minutes, we go into the first half. 1-0 to Young Boys, and it should have been 3 or 4, to be honest. Young Boys have been the better team. Had the better chances. So remember, this is the first leg. Band. Tama Barroso. It's a band. Ah, right, okay. I have never heard of them. I don't know who they are. Sound awesome. Jake and I went to the mall yesterday. And when we went past the Adidas store, there was a massive poster of Messi. It took up the entire window. Messi absolutely killing it in the MLS. That is why. Oh, there's a chance and it's another goal. Same goal scorer as before. Young Boys going to the second half. 2-0 up. Montero again is second. That's a brace for him. The defence of Galatasaray is absolutely all over the place. So in the 3rd minute of the first half, Young Boys scored. Now, as we're into injury time of this first half, Montero scored again. Absolutely, I don't know what is happening. These guys will be lynched in Turkey, I'm telling you now. Eder, it's just nobody's marking him, and then he just gets a free shot on goal. Goalkeeper should be doing better on his near post. I mean, goalkeeper just not in control of that situation whatsoever. Ball goes straight through him, to be quite honest with you. So Montero, brace. Young Boys 2-0 up against Galatasaray. Still 45 minutes to go in the second half, but this first half has all been about the Young Boys. This keeper is horrendous. Yeah, should be saving that all day long. You remember the Blues Clues back in the 90s? I've heard of Blues Clues. Not that I ever watched it. I'm a bit too old for that. Do you watch it? Is that your favourite show? So that Hendrick wants to be on loan in January if he doesn't get starting minutes. Hendrick. David Paul, shout out to you. This keeper. Look at the fans. Look at this fan. This is a great stadium. So Galatasaray have got a corner. There's Icardi. I recognise Icardi. Top Italian. Well, I think he's Italian. Certainly remember him. They haven't got the corner. It's a goal kick. Look at the Young Boys fans behind the goal. That must be the cop. This doesn't look good to Galatasaray. They could be out of Europe altogether. I don't know. Do the teams in this position still go into the lesser of the competitions? Oh, it's another chance for Young Boys. It's just put it wide. Oh my God. Flipping heck. What is this game? It's not 4 up. There should have been about 5 up. Jesus Christ. Young Boys are making this Galatasaray team seem pretty easy. Oh, it's all over the place. Hey Dave, your favourite sister? What kind of question is that? My favourite sister? What do you mean? What are you asking me there, dude? What's my favourite sister of what? My sisters? Your sister? Well, your sister, if she's over 21, of course, stayed at my the one with the blonde hair. No, I don't know what you're saying, mate. What do you mean? What you're asking me? What kind of question is that? Stone Cold Fell, yeah, I don't know. Dave, your favourite sister? I don't have a favourite sister. I love my family equally. That's the answer I can only give to that question. So Montero, it's 2-0 Young Boys. Young Boys could be in the 36. God, imagine getting them in the 36 draw. It is half time. The players are leaving the pitch. Lot of work. Your mum or dad? Huh? Isaac, what are you talking about? You're talking about my family, dude, so I'm gonna ask you to tread carefully, right? Because that is not a question for me to answer. And I'm not going to answer that. Because I don't know what you're asking me. It's a weird question to ask. Thank you. Yeah, fuck him. He's gone. It's this weird question. I'm not. He's probably listening. Just weird questions, dude. Weird. Very weird. Not the time or place. Don't know what you're asking me. I mean, he's a freaking everywhere now. In all the advertising and stuff, I'm shocked how much he's elevating MLS. He's a huge, huge star. He's one of the, well, he isn't just one of the world's. He is the world's best player. You got Ronaldo doing the similar things in Saudi Arabia. So they just market him. He's very marketable. He's Messi. He's known world over. Is it Inter Miami he plays for? I think Luis Diaz is there as well, which is completely, it's like, get sidetracked. It's like, what, Luis Diaz plays there? What now? It's because it's all about Messi, of course. But, yeah, he's just goated and massive because of his name. He's all over the merchandise and stuff. Well, he's banned now. Well, it is what it is. I mean, just weird questions. I don't know. Isaac seems alright, but it's just a little bit strange questions from time to time. Yeah, very weird. I think it might be his age as well. Did he say he was 15? I don't know. I feel that even 15, them are questions that are a little bit like, I don't know. Don't want to dwell on it too much. Right, half time. Right, if you want to play a quiz, do you want to do the quiz now? If you do, let's say yeah in the chat and get your brains ticking over. And then we'll do a little quiz. And then we'll just get to the end of the game and then wrap up. I think that's the plan. Told that prick several times in the last week. No personal shit. Dave, let's have some fun. It will be. Anyway, I need a word with Irish Rebel, Stone Cold Fella. If you joined him for his weekend live stream, he did a quiz. A to Z of wrestlers. Where did he get that idea from? He did do it slightly different, which I do put a little bit of cred on. He had his cycle. Right, if you ever want to do a quiz with Stone Cold Fella, little advice, get the encyclopedia, right? Because that's where he gets his stuff from. What a thief. Barnsley Red and White Army, Ryan! Shout out to you, dude. How are you? Hope you're well. Dave, thank you, buddy. Oh, well, I like to help out other content creators by giving them content. I will say one thing. There is going to be a video. Brilliant idea. It's a quiz that you do online. You'll see it in the video, but it's an idea given to me by Conman. I might be filming that tomorrow. It should be good. Where's the cops when you need them? Good. Yeah, gonna say copyright strike. I'm gonna be talking to YouTube. Get your channel pulled down, mate. It's like when he started using Wonder Woman. It's like, copyright that shit, man. Got to copyright this shit. There's only one place you get to hear that, and that is on this channel, baby. It's like I should sue Days every time he says, "Oh, Miss a Bull." No. You can't use that anymore, pal. Just wish someone more sub. In what respect, dude? What your team or for here? Look, the sub rate's alright. Dave James, you guys lol. Dave starts getting his sub numbers up. going to be monetized soon, and the weirdos will come out. Yeah, that's when I need my mods. That's when I'll need new people to come modding, especially when people are elsewhere modding. Yeah, there's some we get weirdos. Thursday's the weirdo day. The Thursday streams where people suddenly don't know what the medication they're on. So we just got to look at that, and we'll just move away from that. But oh god, I'm still a long way off getting monetized. If we can get that goal at the end of the year, that would be fantastic. But it's gone a little bit slower. I mean, I haven't really put up the content as much this week. I've been a bit lacking, so I'll try and get some content out for the rest of the week. Then obviously there's the vlogs next week. There could be a potential car boot sale video. Not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to go to that, but if I can, there will be. NASCAR Diecast 22, shout out to you. Dave, I'm a mod on Blue. He makes everybody a mod on there, Stone Cold fella. I'm a mod on there. Everyone's a mod on there. If you join his live streams, he just gives you one. He just makes you a mod, which I think is cool. I think it's a good idea. But I don't want it clustered. Retarded Thursday, call it. Could call them now. Mental Thursday. Mental issue Thursday. Mental issue Thursday. Instead of the SmackDown breakdown, it's just going to be a people breakdown stream. I think they took it literally. For my YouTube, are you live streaming? What? When did you live stream? Ryan, what channel? Your YouTube channel. Have you started one? Have you got content? If you have, then I will search you out and I will drop you a sub. Didn't know you had a channel, bud. If you have, then yeah, I'll check you out. Getting a little bit of lag, Dave. Are you? Not experiencing anything. Don't know. Not seeing anything at my end, dude. Certainly nobody talking about it in the chat other than yourself, so I don't know. Try popping out and popping back in and it might sort that problem out for you. I don't know. Not getting any. Trying to get one, I mean. Oh, you're trying to do one. Set one up, dude. Once you've got an account, well, you've got an account now, start doing content. Get videos up and I will sub to you. I'll wait until your first video's up. I want to see your video first. Empty sub. It's not good. But get a video up, dude. Talk about Barnsley's new signings. Talk about Barnsley. Obviously, make your content about football. You go to the matches, don't you? Do a vlog. If you go into the match, people will watch. Live stream after a game. So, say a Saturday night you've been to the game, you want to talk about it, you set up a live stream after the game for Barnsley fans to come and either celebrate with you or gripe about what they've just watched. That could be interesting. When I was doing mainly the football at the start of this channel, it was just hard to, pinpoint. If you can pinpoint it and just do it about Barnsley and not try and do every team, then you could do all right. I think there's room for it. Too many Liverpool channels. There's too many Man United channels out there. There probably is Barnsley channels out there, but check your competition as well. See if there is a Barnsley live streamer first. See what they're doing. See how they're doing it. And then try and think, what can I do differently? That is a question. And it's still a question that I ask myself with these the videos that I create. I'm trying to find interesting subs. How many subs do you need? 50. 50. But you need to put videos. You need to have content on your channel to get to 50 subs. You've got to put the work in to get to where you need to be. I think it's around about 50. But then you've just got to verify your account. make sure you've verified your account to a phone number. It's very easy to do. It's step by step on Google search. Moldy Spoon, shout out to you. But yeah, verify your account. Once you're verified, which is basically just linking you to a phone number and your email and stuff. Once you've got that, yeah, you should be able to go live. Moldy Spoon. How's everybody? What did you think of Uncle Howdy's costume? What did you think of that? I think there's not much to it, to be quite honest with you. I mean, we had the one, obviously, when the White Six debuted, the debut match. I feel that is his dreadlocks stuck to his hat with that one. And then this new one, it's actually connected to the mask. I think that could be a major factor. I had a bacon cheeseburger for my tea tonight. Had chicken curry and egg fried rice for mine. No worries, Ryan. Trying to help you out. If you need any more help, just comment section on any stream or video, and I'll try and help you out. But I'll do exactly what I did with Irish Rebel, Stone Cold Fella. Ryan, if you have a YouTube channel, I'll sub to it for sure. Yeah, make sure you just set one up. Try and get some content out. It could be a quick little video. Talk about why you're a Barnsley fan, why you go to the games. Do a vlog of the game that you go to. You may not had egg fried rice for ages. Yeah, I had it with a chicken curry on top. Very nice. It was it filled my belly. Yeah, but yeah, like I give any advice to anybody what's starting a YouTube channel. The key to it is content is key. Content. Do as much as possible. No idea is a bad idea. What sticks, sticks. If it doesn't, don't panic. Views are not important when you set up. Straight away, you will build as you go along. People will see your stuff as you go along. Yeah, content and consistency. If you're not like I lost a sub because I didn't put a video up on Monday, and I haven't put a video up today, so I lost a sub. It's very strange. I mean, it's like you haven't put content out. There's a reason why you lost it. You know what I mean? So it's you just got to keep that consistency. Plan if right. You don't have to do a video a day, but if you set out to do a video a day, great. But have a schedule. Check your schedule. Monday, or if you want to, right, with football, best days to do a video, Friday and a Monday. Friday because you're looking forward to the weekend, you're making your predictions for what could happen for your football team. The Monday, you're talking about the result and how your predictions could have, did you get them right, did you get them wrong? So there's 2 videos right there, straight up, easy peasy. The rest of your content's just build up on what you want to talk about with Barnsley. And not even ending the stream before you finish whatever you're watching. Tommy Toy Travels. Only reason why I've ever ended a stream is because of personal reasons. Or I've just not been well. My bonus to get 999 million. 999 million. You've got a lot of work to get to that, mate. A lot of work. Mr. Beast didn't get there overnight. He worked his ass off to get there. Same with KSI. They all started off about 50. You know, they started off at the premium time for YouTubers, and they grew into their channels. They were like me or somebody starting. It's just a lot of different world now, to be honest. I'm watching the first Beverly Hills Cop on Netflix. Probably arguably the best one. Dave, I'm going to Spirit of Halloween on October the 1st. We'll make a video of it and put it on my channel. Yeah, you will have a blast. You're right. Honestly, content in there, it's easy. There's a lot of animatronics. Literally Cristiano Ronaldo started a YouTube channel today. Already got 4.6 million subs already. Of course it will. You've got star power like that. You can't compete with that. It's like Taylor Swift. 10 million straight away if she did. You know what I mean? Miley Cyrus, the same. If you're already popular, you're just going to get millions. Ziyech is just coming on for Galatasaray. Ex-Chelsea player, Hakim Ziyech. Mertens has gone off. I'm making burgers for dinner today. French with French fries, chips. We know what French fries are, ever. Maybe what makes them French? That is the question, right? What makes them French? Fries, we get fries, right? We get that because it's fried potato, obviously. But what makes them French? Because they look like sticks. But I don't understand that. Is it, or is it the potato? What was French? I don't know. I don't know the history of why it's a French fry. We don't call our chips here in the UK English chips. You got your English chips going. Ain't French fries actually from Belgium? Ain't French fries actually from Belgium? It's just, why are they called French? I don't understand that part of it. I don't get the connection. Fries, yeah, it's fried potato. Clearly, that's obvious. But French, why would they be French? That beats me. It beats me. The second half has started. We got Hakim Ziyech on. No, Milo. Yeah, it's just a weird one. I don't understand it. I get the argument with chips and fries and chips and crisps. The reason why we call our chips crisps is because they crunch when you eat them, so they're crisp. Kind of makes sense. Chips, because they're bits off a potato, so it's a chip off a potato. It's self-explanatory. So that's chips, crisps. That's why we do it. Zidane was the one who found them. Zinedine Zidane. Gonna call my channel Oakwell South. Don't call it the 5-0. Don't call it Barnsley 5-0. Ooh! Straight at the goalkeeper. First chance for Ziyech. Right, we're going to go into Quizland. Wrestlers beginning with L. Start. Wrestlers beginning with L. James, I just think I assume they call French fries for the French. They called them Fritz. Lana. Oh, let's see. Oh, God. You know what? When I do this, my eyesight is terrible. So, Lana, Ting. Linda McMahon. Did I put Linda? Let's just check. No, my eyesight. Lex Luger's definitely on the list. Ting on Lex Luthor, Lou Albano. Shout out to you, Irish fella. Little Guido. You know what? I think I have put him. I can't see though. Let me just check. Linda McMahon is on the list. She is there. Ting. God, you guys are firing at me. Let me just check. You know what? I'm sure I put Little Guido. Yeah, I have. There he is there. Little Guido is a Larry Puffo. Have I got Larry? You know what? I don't think I have. He's not on the list. Sorry, Lacey Evans. Can Anna Dawes get one on the list? Ludwig Kaiser's on the list. Ting. Lou Albano is on the list. Lou Albano is on the list. So Lou Albano is on the list. Stone Cold fella, shout out to you. Luther Reigns is not on the list. I can tell that much. Legaro. need a little bit more than that. Lance Storm is on the list. Where is... You know what? Lenny Paffo. Lenny Paffo is on the list. He's on the list. Lenny Paffo is on the list. Lady Frost. Ting. Well done. Larry Zbyszko. Let me just check. Because I'm sure I've just seen that. Yes. Ting on Larry Zbyszko. Legado del Fantasma. Ting. Lance Adewale. Yeah, that is Roman Reigns, isn't it? I haven't. No, he's not on the list. Lash LaRue isn't on the... Lita is. Ting. Where's Legion of Doom? I have got them. I'm sure I put LOD. I have Ting, Legion of Doom. It was his cousin Lance Adewale. Yeah, is his cousin. Right. What is Roman's name? Luke Harper is on the list. Lance Archer. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to give Lance Archer because I've got Lance Hoyt. And I'm not going to play silly beggars. So Lance Archer is Lance Hoyt. Same person, so I'm going to give it. I don't think I put Archer down. Is why I'm saying it. What have we got? Lara Gray. No, that's not. She's not on the list. Logan Paul. Sadly on the list. Layla Hurst. Have I put Layla? You know what? Have I? It's a question. Oh, Jesus. Legit Layla Hurst. No, I don't think I've included her name, to be honest. Leva Bates is a good shout. Not on the list. Lay Cool is on the list. Anna is killing it. Lacey Evans. Was she on the list? Oh, I didn't answer, did I? Lacey, where are you, Lacey? Sure. Lady Frost. Leo Rush. Leo Rush is on the list. Wouldn't it be cool if I missed out Liv Morgan? I think I might have actually. Leva Bates. You know what? Lord Halfred Haynes, give yourself a pat on the back, Stone Cold fella. Lucky Cannon's not on the list. We're selling our youngsters, not getting anyone in. Tyler Morton is expected to leave Liverpool on a permanent move before the end of the season. Dave O'Cop. Lucha Bros. LA Knight Ting. LA Knight is on the list. Lucha Bros. Are they here? I'm sure I've written the Lucha Bros. You know what? I'm just trying to see my own handwriting. It is insanely crap. Yeah, no, that's not Lucha Bro. Lacey Evans is actually on the list. Lacey Evans is on the list. Luna Vachon is on the list. We're going through this quite fast. Lance Von Erich. Leon White's not on the list. Lola Vice is on the list. Let me just check. I am just checking for the names. Luke Gallows. Ting. We're going through these quite quick. Lana Yana. No. Luna Fason. Leon Buff, Lucha Bros. I'm looking for Lucha, but Love Doug. I think did I? I haven't included Love Doug. Great shout though. Just seeing. Remember, there's tag teams involved. You know what? You know when I said I haven't put Lance Archer, I actually did. So look, Lance Hoyt and Lance Archer. Yeah, Lance Archer is actually on the list. Lou Fez is on the list. Ting. Lita has already gone. Lex Luger, Ludwig Borger. Ludwig Borger is on the list. Where are you though? Where is Ludwig? Where are you? I'm sure he's on the list. Ludwig Borger. Where have I put you? Let me just check my list. No. No, he's not on the list actually. La Parker's not on the list. Little Jimmy, not on the list. La Firefon, that's a great shout, Heatherite, but he's not on the list. I have put some cheap ones in this. Lars Sutherland says Stephen, no. Lars Laredo Kid, ting. I put Laredo Kid, King for some reason. It's Kid in it. Lance Dorado, Lindsay Dorado, Lindsay Dorado. Have I put him? Lindsay, how have I written Lindsay down? Doesn't look like he's on the list. But there's people. There is a couple which he is a part of. That's probably why I didn't put him on the list. Lethal Weapon, Steve Blackman. Yeah, it's a good shout. Think of that though. There is two on this list which are kind of like that. Lucha House Party. Lucha. Very cool. Yes. Lars Sullivan, no. Lindsay Dorado's not on the list. Lethal Weapon, though. Very good. Lance Cade, ting! Lance Cade on the list. Throw names in. If I haven't seen it, there's a good chance I haven't. Just keep putting them in and I'll tell you if I've seen it or not. Lance Alawari, no. It's not on the list. Have you done wrestlers with K yet, Dave? No, not yet. I think that is the next one. I think. We ain't quite there. Lash LaRue. No, not on the list. Lucha House Party says Stone Cold Fella. Sorry about that. Luke Gallows is already gone. Lance Storm is already gone. Oh my god. It's off the post. It should have been free. Lash Legend ting. Oh my god. Should be free now. LWL David Paul ting. Right, we are getting through these pretty quickly. Right, we're firing through. Just think of nicknames. Lola Vice has already gone. It's not necessarily the wrestler's name, but it's a ring name, nickname attached. Loose Cannon Brian Pillman. That is awesome. Not on the list. Lyra Valkyrie, I know for a fact, is not on the list. Shout out to you, Dylan. That would have been awesome after the last one with Little Niche Charles Robinson. That is very cool, but it's not that one. Legacy, Ludwig Borger. Not on the list, either of them. Neither of them have made the list. Anna Dawes, how you do? You go LWO, League of Nations. That is a right shout, but not on the list. It's a great shout though. Yeah, there is 42 people on the list. 42. So you are naming loads of more, obviously. Very good. Little Guido's not on the list. Should be, Little Guido. Lone Wolf Baron Corbin, that's a great shout, but he's not on the list. Think away from... well, there's... Lady Foster's already gone. One of them's ECW. Where's a hint? He wrestles today, he's in AEW, but the name he had was in ECW. He had an action figure for AEW with this character name. Had a wrestling figure. Jazz wears wrestling figure. Oh god, it was a good save. Larry D. Lady Frost. Larry D? Who's Larry D? There's still some popular ones in here. LWO, it's gone already. There's a mix of new and old still left in the list. Leon Slater. Not on the list. Boom, 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 boom. So young boys, percentage-wise, it's nearly up being Galatasaray, to be fair. Ziyech trying to get the ball in. Certainly made this Galatasaray team look a little bit better in this second half. Dave, I know, but I can't get it out. Get what out? Larry Zabisco is already gone. Dave, did you say he's in AEW now? Yes. He's in AEW now. Had an action figure out with the character name, but he was in ECW with that name. Leva Bates, no, she's not on the list. Legend Killer Randy Orton, that's a great one. Laurel Van Ness is a good one, but no. Laurel Van Ness, very good. Lax Luger's already gone. There's quite a few here what I think have just been lost. Unrelated news, Zack Sabre Jr. won the G1 tournament. First Brit to ever win it. Shout out to Jack Sabre Jr. Very cool. Very cool, like him. He's be great in WWE, but won't make that move. Lethal Consequences. Yeah, good shout, but it's not on the list. We're getting there. Looking at the right things. There's a tag team on the list from TNA. The good old days of TNA. There's another tag team very much like Lindsay Dorado was in. And Kalisto, I think. James, I think that's it. LAX. Shout out to you, Stephen and Mouldy Spoon. Ting! There's another tag team in here. There's a couple of tag teams. Lucha Family. Very close. You're on the right length with that one. Think of Lucha House Party. That was already said. Lucha House Party has been said, yes. But there was another one. Lucha Bros are not on this list. But there was another tag team, WWE, with that similar name. Lil Jake from New Japan. No, not on the list. Mainly because I don't know who that is. There isn't a legend on this list as well. Don't know how long their run with this particular name was, but it was literally before Larry Hennig, shout out, but not on the list. Lionheart, well done. Ting, 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 ting. Love that. Anna Dawes, what are you? You were on fire today. Yes, Lionheart, Chris Jericho. Ting. Lunatic Fringe. That would have been a fucking shout, but it's not on this list. That is cool. I didn't even think of Lunatic Fringe. Loki. That's a good shout as well. Legion of Doom. I've already gone, dude. Legion of Doom. I've gone. There is another variation of Lucha, though, in WWE. Oh. Legion of Doom keeps getting mentioned. It's like, it's already gone. LOD. Oh, there's a goal back for Galatasaray. Batsawani as the goal scorer. It's 2-1. This spinning Ziak on has certainly changed the tide of this game. Batswari, former Chelsea goal scorer, scoring for Galatasaray. Unbelievable. Siak. Luchadores. No, it's not on the list. Far post. Look at this corner. It's Ziak. Nice header. Far post. Go. Lucha Dragons. Ting! Ting, 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 ting. Well done. God, I thought that were good. I thought that were like pulling teeth, that one. But well done. So there's quite a few more to go. F me, my brain. Los Conquistadors would have been great. They're just not on this list. Batsawari is on the list of goal scorers. Oh, let me just do a quick tot up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 left. 5 left. No, 6 left. Sorry, there's 6 left. There's one, but you're all going to kick yourselves off if you don't mention it. Louis Pistoli. Shout out to you, Stone Cold Fella, but not on the list. Larry Poffo's already gone, dude. The Genius. Or, what was it? The flipping Larry Poffo? What was it? Jumping Larry Poffo? Was it jumping or... I forget what his name was now. He had a frisbee, didn't he? He used to come with the ring with a frisbee. Feel like he had all the shitty gimmicks. But he was the Genius. Leaping Larry Poffo, that's it. Leaping Larry Poffo. Randy's brother. It's very weird, isn't it? As a kid, you would never have made that connection between them two. There's one NXT star what we're missing. So I'm giving you hints. There is a very obvious one from the Attitude Era. Well, say Attitude Era, more into the Ruthless Aggression Era. There is Lost Per Week. Shout out to you, Stone Cold Fella. I was going to give you an hint saying that we'd only just watched them the other day. Ting, Los Boricuas, Puerto Ricans. Try to stay away from all the else because there's literally shitloads of Los and Laz and this, that, and other. And it's like you could be there all day. So that's why we limited it to 42. So yeah, there's about 5 left, I think. 5 more to get. We'll save the other one for tomorrow because we are back live tomorrow. We'll do another one tomorrow. We'll just chill out after this one. Yeah. See the conclusion of this game. This game looks good. Like Leon Ruff. Not on the list. That's a shout though. Love that. Love that. Alexis King. Anna, you're stealing it today. What's going off? But it's Ever comes in with the clutch Latino. Hit Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, lorale. Don't know what I've just fucking said. Los Boricuas, no. Lawrence Taylor's a great shout, but no. Anna, I just thought that. Yes, that's what I mean. They're the 2 tricky ones that I put in. Lionheart Chris Jericho and Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero. Latino Heat. Yes, it was his nickname. Typing. You was typing that. Haha, James, me too. Right, so got one NXT star. The other one's connected to wrestling. Well, she never wrestled a match. It's a she. And then we've got a legend and a tag team person. And one half of Legado. No. Legado, no. We've got Legado del Fantasma earlier on. And we've got LWO, so we don't need to tell them again. That's why he scored twice. That's it, 2-2. Lilith. Oh, why would I pick Lilith? Flipping heck, 2-2 in this game. This game's been Titanic. Batshuayi with the equaliser. That's a brace for him. We've got a brace from Montero in the first half, a brace in the second half. Wow, this tie is open as shit, man. Jesus. So Batshuayi. Boom. Goalkeeper had no chance. Oh. Laurie Cena, Ludwig Borger, none of them are on the list. No. So, right, let's do a count. There's 4 females, 1 male left. 4 females, 1 male left. So that should shorten it down for you. So, 1 male left, 4 female. 4 female, 1 male. And the male was part of the tag team. What's that? What? That many? Yeah, 5 left. I keep getting my numbers wrong. I keep forgetting the one at the bottom. Liani Kai, shout out to you. Ever right, Liani Kai. Legend. Cool. Shout out to you. Liani Kai, yep. Yup. The young boys fans are still crazy. It's 2-2 and they're still bouncing. James alluded to this person's name really early on in when we started. Ludwig Kaiser's already gone, dude. Ludwig Kaiser's gone. But James tipped on it, but it was the wrong person. It was legit the wrong one. Hopefully that makes sense. Layla. Yeah, Ever's got it instead. Layla, yeah. Thing is, James went with Layla Hurst. Lay Cool. I Cool. No. Yeah, it's Layla. James put in the chat earlier Layla Hirsch, which is kind of legit. Layla Hirsch, which is completely fine. I didn't write her down, but Layla. obviously from Lay Cool. Her name was down, so ting! So there's still 2 females and 1 male to go. 2 females, 1 male to go. Marles Aaliyah are coming on for young boys. Little Mean Kathleen, that would have been so good if I'd have remembered that name. But I didn't. She's not on the list, but cool. Shout out to Little Mean. Little Mean Kathleen. She's mental, but good. Lady Victoria. No. Good shout, though. Tag team, male. It's a tag team from the 90s. I can't give you too many clues on it because you get it easily. You'd get it easily if I give you clues. Seriously. The remaining female. One's in NXT. I'll give you that. One's in NXT. I'm not sure if it's right though. Let me just check because I might have to change it. Because I'm not sure. Because it's probably the reason why you haven't said Lash Legend's already gone. Because I might have put a name wrong. You know what my memory's like. Yeah, I think I've got a name wrong. It's alright. I'm going to put a new one in. We're going to take her name out. It was my fault. Completely. So we've got one left. One left. Ignore the other one. Doesn't matter. It's insequential. I'm not telling you who it was. But yeah, we've got one left. And it's legit. So it's a female. So stop coming in with men. Luke Harper's gone. Lord Stephen Regal. Oh God, have I missed another Regal? Is that twice? Oh, I'm going home, mate. Because Lord Stephen Regal, Lord Tensai Legacy, they should have all made the list, of course. God, have I missed Regal again? I must be fucking a Darren Matthews flipping hater. Telling you now. Poor old William Regal. I've done him a bad one again, Anna. He'd be shouting now at me going, War Games! Sorry, William. I did get your son, though, in the seas. I did get Charlie Dempsey, though. Anyway, there's one left. WWE. You see her every pay-per-view in the 2000s. This is a Diva-era wrestler. She's not a wrestler. But she's a part of the WWE. I think I've just given you the biggest clue ever in the world ever. Lillian Garcia, a round of applause to Mr. Chadwick. Ting, that's it, it's over. Done. The other one. Oh no, we didn't know. There's just one left. The male tag person. Shit, sorry. There is the male tag version left. Bastard. We did get rid of the woman. The other one was Lizzie Dane, but it begins with an I, doesn't it? I thought it was Lizzie Dane. It's Izzy Dane. So that was my bad. I crossed her out. So we. But she's not a wrestler. Neither is Linda McMahon, but we still had her on the list. When did Linda McMahon put on wrestling boots? Flipping Logan Paul's not a wrestler, but we still count him. So no, we've got a male tag team, 1990s. Dave, stop messing with my head. You fucking love it. You love it. You love it. Anyway, one person left. It is the last one. Definitely the last one this time. Tag team wrestler from the 90s has a record which I still don't think... well, it might have been beaten by Santino Marella. Has a record what was beaten by Santino Marella. WCW or WWF? WWF. This wrestler had a record which was beaten by Santino Marella. Luke Bushwhacker, shout out to you, Mouldy Spoon. Ting. There we go, we're done. I knew that last clue would literally give it away. Damn it. But yeah, Luke Butch, cousin Luke. I thought, that I didn't think that would be the last one. But yeah, the other one, Izzy Dame, was my fault. I for some reason when I made the list, I thought it was Lizzie. It's Izzy. Can't type quick enough, lol. But like I said, Santino Marella took his record. It was the fastest person to be eliminated from a Royal Rumble match. It did belong to Luke. I think that was 1991 or 92 where he got thrown out by the earthquake. Then Santino Marella literally got into the ring, clotheslined by Kane, straight back out again. So yeah, the record went pretty quick. Izzy Wizzy, let's get dizzy. Yeah, it was Izzy. I thought she could. I don't know. When I did the list, right? That list was done ages ago, by the way. These lists were done a couple of months ago. For some reason, I thought it were an L. It's not. It's a N. So my bad. And then when you think of the people what you've been throwing into the list, it's like, oh my God, I could have had that person, Lord Steven Regal. I could have had that person. I could have put this person in. But, it is what it is. There was 41 people in that list already. Damn it, I knew all along, says Stone Cold Fella. You all did well. Round of applause to all you guys. I mean, Anna, she usually struggles, but she's had fun tonight. She's got quite a few of them right. Beating James to the punch a couple of times. Oh, the ball. It's over the top. Nearly a goal from Young Boys. Got 10 minutes left in this game. Neglected Regal twice, I know. UK wrestling fan card has just been thrown in the bin, hasn't it? It's just been thrown away. What can I say? Can't believe disrespect on little Jimmy. I'm sure Jimmy Huso will be fine. Little Jimmy, I know. God. Technically. For G, we could have had God, because he's been involved in a match in WWE. I think it's K next, but that'll be for tomorrow. Got some right for a change, but a new batteries in my head today and everything. I feel like I think K's pretty easy. I feel that J is massively easy. I mean, I could have written fucking names for days on that one. So, yeah, there's a couple coming up which are going to be quick. Very quick. And it does. Oh, honestly, you were great. Yeah, I mean, I think, who got Lionheart? Was it you, Anna, what got Lionheart? I thought that was going to be one of the harder ones. I thought that might mean a little bit, tricky. Because, obviously, you don't really associate. I mean, that point in... it was a potential penalty check. It's been given. Wow, penalty to Young Boys. Galatasaray not happy. Handball has been given. Yeah, cool. It was good shout. I thought that one would have been missed. Obviously, I give you loads of clues, but with the figure. But sometimes overlooked in ECW was Chris Jericho's early career. He was in Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Used to tag with Lance Storm before ECW, which is, you know. Tell Cynthia was talking about her Jimmy Lowell. Red card. Galatasaray player sent off. Dissent after the fact. Yeah, second yellow card. Obviously dissent after the fact. So he's been sent off. Galatasaray down at 10. Penalty given to young lads. Strange way to end the game. Very controversial handball decision. Going for young boys. Did go to a VAR. Referee went and checked the computer. He's given the penalty. It's up to now. Can young boys take this slender advantage into the second leg? No away goals in Europe now, which is I find very interesting. So the advantage young boys if they score. What a game this has been. Oh my god, taking a lot of time. It's in front of the cop end. Some of these young boy fans cannot look. But a big win. It does. Scores. It is. It's 3-2 to young boys. 5 minutes of normal time to play. Galatasaray have done all the hard work. Batshuayi with the 2 goals. But not enough to contain this young boy team. Very interesting. I know a lot of you are not watching the soccer, but it's been a good game to be fair. Yeah, it has. You know what? We could have focused surely onto this stream to be fair, but wanted to talk wrestling because I haven't in the last couple of days. Obviously, we're not streaming over the weekend, or at least Monday and Tuesday. It's getting back into the feel of it, getting back excited again for it. So yeah, obviously this weekend I'm away. We'll be back on Monday for that Monday night Raw stream. We will be going full ham on Uncle Howdy versus Chad Gable. I cannot wait for that match. But equally, I can't wait for Braun Strowman versus Bronson Reed. I think that is going to be interesting. What is this stuff about the tournament, the IC title tournament? I don't really know what that entails. Who's in that? Who's involved? When does that start? Let me know, because I heard something about a tournament. I haven't seen any facts about it or anything. Michelle Thomas, hello. Shout out to you guys. Hi guys, pissed here. What? Pissed here? What do you mean? You've just peed in the stream? What? Of course, it's is away at the weekend because he's at SmackDown. Dave is gonna do Fulham on Fulham on a game. Fulham. Early Rumble predictions. You want to do early Rumble predictions, Moldy Spoon? I'll make one. The Rock. You're drunk again, Michelle Thomas. You were drunk the last stream. Are you still partying from your birthday? What the frick? Still drinking Prosecco. Jesus Christ, you've got a drink problem there, love. I'm worried about you. It's Wednesday. You shouldn't be drunk on a Wednesday. Shout out to you, Michelle Thomas. Hope you well. Yeah. Yeah, early prediction, Rock. I can see that. No idea who's in it. Might start next week. Oh, what the the tournament. My early prediction is Dave is going to win the Rumble. I am. I expect The Rock to be in it. LLCY. When are the Motor City Machine Guns going to make their debut? When are they popping in? Early prediction for the female Saraya, Paige. Ricky Starks for the men's. My early Rumble prediction, Jacob Fatu wins everything. Lol. I think CM Punk wins it. Oh, the prediction. I was just going to go on the people in it, really. No Mercy. Drew McIntyre. Oh, what for Motor City Machine Guns? It's a good shout. Hopefully we see them sooner rather than later. Feel like it's a matter of time. You know what? Bold prediction. Royal Rumble. Hardy Boys are going to be in the Rumble. Jeff and Matt Hardy are going to be in the Rumble. Prediction. If they don't show up sooner. In time for Hall of Fame WrestleMania season, they have one final run inside WWE going to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Hardy Boys are going to be in the Rumble. Is a quick prediction. Winning the Rumble. Seth. I can see that. Yeah. I think Hardy Boys is a shout, man. I think that's a shout and a half. I really do. I feel that Bray Wyatt goes into the Hall of Fame next year. I feel like they've given enough distance for that. It kind of would make sense. Hardy Boys is definitely, and I think Lex Luger's a shout as well. Not in the Rumble itself, but Hall of Fame shout. I think Lex Luger's is going in. Seen enough of him around WWE this past year to see him going in. I was surprised that he didn't go in this year, to be honest. What about the females? Like I say, Paige for the females is a guess. Everybody keeps saying AJ Lee. What about some of the Cataline? Cataline was rumoured at one point. Who was the other rumour? Prediction: Tiffany becomes the first woman to fail her Money in the Bank briefcase, then wins the Rumble and wins the title at Mania. Very good. That's good. I like that. So, whose title is she taking? It would be Nia. Do you keep the title on Nia till then? Kelly. Trying to think of somebody with. What about Layla? Could Layla come back? I mean, I don't know what physical capacity she's in. I mean, obviously Tori Wilson's still fit. She could still come back at any time. Mickie James, obviously. You know what? I'm going to call it now. I'm going to say it now, right? People say Wade Barrett, right, for the men's. I've got a scoop. You're going to hear it here first. Nick Aldis. Men's Royal Rumble. It's going to be in the match. Mickie James, yes please. Jordan Grace, obviously. Tiffany's going to cash in on Bayley. And wait, Bayley's not the time. Shut up, stop hurting my feelings. I mean, she can get interviewed by Kayla Braxton. Oh wait, Kayla Braxton's not there anymore. Haha. Yeah, Paul Pogba for the men's. Paul Pogba. I'd like to see Victoria in the Hall of Fame. Leave Kayla alone, Dave. Leave Bayley alone then. Yeah. Bless. Yeah, Victoria would be good. OMG, Leeds just went straight up murder. Boom, 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 boom. Don't challenge it. I see Tiff in Charlotte. Cash in. Charlotte wins the Rumble. It's interesting. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair WrestleMania. That could be fun. Could be fun. When does Charlotte come back? Does she come back in the Royal Rumble? Do they save her to the Rumble? Ric Flair Rumble. With a tear in my eye. Woo! Jesus Christ, they'd have to roll him down on a flipping carrier or something. Bring up Sol Ruka, that's what I say, says Everright. First episode on Netflix. Woo! Oh, Charlotte on the first episode of Netflix. Yeah, that could work. Does she go on Raw though? I'm interested to see how this all plays out. Me on Netflix. I'm keen to see how we get SmackDown, how we get in NXT, because they're all going to be on the UK version of Netflix. I mean, that just blows my mind. Sol Ruka in the Rumble would be insane. You could say the same for Jada Parker. You could say Roxanne Perez has been in the Rumble before. Tatum Paxley, that could be fun. Could have a lot of fun with her in the Rumble. Shane McMahon in AEW All In. You know what? That would not shock me. Here comes the money. And that's where AEW dies. Dead in the water. For the men's Rumble, be next year's Joe Hendry. Can you imagine? Right, as much as I like the rise of Joe Hendry, is he ready for the main roster in WWE? Is he ready? Seriously. Other than his catchy gimmick song, is he ready for that? I'm not sure yet. I think he needs time under the WWE machine before I think he's ready. Ethan is there or thereabouts. Ethan Page, I think he could be in the Rumble easily. Have to go to bed. I'm up at 5. I have a great night, guys. Anna Dawes, thank you for joining us. Much appreciated as always. Shout out to you, dude. Have some sleep, buddy. Cena also in the Rumble. Moose. That's a good one. Let the moose loose around this house. It's 3-2, young boys, and a result that nobody expected. I expected an easy win for Galatasaray, but 2 goals from Batshuayi is not enough to keep Galatasaray in this game at this moment. Wow. Unleash the moose. You know what? Flop dollar return. Flop dollar. You imagine if fucking AJ Francis shows up. You are banned from diving. You are banned from diving. Let the moose loose in the house. If you're from the UK, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let the moose loose around this house. Wine gums advertisement from back in the day. Maynard's wine gums. Yummy, yummy. Well, that is it, guys. That is it for today. We will be back tomorrow for the SmackDown Breakdown live stream. So if you've got any questions that you want to post tomorrow, we're talking about SmackDown, then sure, write them down, jot them down. We'll talk about them in the live stream tomorrow. There will be another quiz. We'll have lots of talk as usual, lots of shenanigans as always. Grateful for everyone that's shown up. Any news that's breaking, let me know. We can certainly talk about it. There'll probably be some news from AEW tonight. See if there's anything juicy going into All In. Doubt it, but you never know. They might surprise us. Question: why are you such a sexy fucker? I don't know. It's in my genes. Same question to you, James. Why are you a sexy fucker? We're all beautiful. Anyway, this sexy fucker is signing off. Anyway, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. I'll see you same time tomorrow for SmackDown Breakdown. Bye for now. Love you all. See you later.